living in a small town is like living in a cage, and you're the endangered species everyone has paid admission to gawk at. Maybe if anything exciting ever happened here, people would actually have something else to do besides stare at me.
At the ticket parade, you were deathly afraid.
What do you expect? This town gets psyched over an election for sheriff. Duh, he's the only one running. Of course he's gonna win.
Or a playful breeze. You're all alone, not unknown, never free. Not alone, never free.
All of a sudden, I'm not the most interesting thing in town anymore.
There's a devil standing on my tail, but I don't have to beat him. And there's an angel that is tempting me to fail, but I don't really need him. And the waves just keep rolling along. We get drift if the currents fail. Here we are in this slow boat, wishing for a sail, wishing for a sail, 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 sail. I'm wishing for a sail.
Okay, just calm down.
Guys, listen.
Okay, let's start again.
No. You have to listen to me, seriously.
In a minute, Caitlin. Now, when was the last time you saw him in the truck?
I was headed to the zoo. I pulled off the 15 to fuel up. Didn't notice anything then. But when I went into the diner for lunch...
You guys, seriously.
In a second, Caitlin. So, about how large is this animal?
Houdini's about 7 feet long, maybe 400 pounds.
Yeah, and he has a big black mark on his nose.
What, you saw him?
Saw him. I practically had a conversation with him.
Well, where is he?
Well, he was right out back, but I didn't exactly stick around to find out where he was headed.
Okay, look. I'll get Garth up on the radio station, tell him to broadcast a warning.
Okay, well, make sure you tell them that if they encounter the bear, not to stare into its eyes or provoke it in any way because it could attack.
Oh, and we'll also have to put up those bear warning signs so everyone knows.
Let's go back to the clinic, we'll grab some gear, and looks like we're gonna have a busy day ahead of us.
You saw a bear? I don't believe it. I've lived here my entire life. I've never seen anything. New kid. Dumb luck.
That was Garth. He's over at the ranger station with the bear cage.
Oh, okay, I'll meet him there. We'll set up the cage in the woods. If he's a bear, that's where he's headed.
You can't cage a bear.
Yes, I can, Caitlin. It's part of my training.
No, that's not what I meant. If you cage Houdini, they'll just put him back in the zoo.
And your point would be?
I read that animals in captivity have shorter lifespans. Why don't you just let them live in the forest?
Problem is, he's more than likely going to go back into town.
Wait, how do you know?
Because bears like him need 90 pounds of food a day. Houdini can't forage for that much.
We could teach him.
You're really not from around here, are you? He's a bear, not a pet dog.
Look, I believe that wild animals should be free, not kept in cages.
Excuse me? Bandit was wild?
Yeah, but Bandit chose to stay with me. And if he wanted to be free, I'd let him. I think that Houdini should have that same choice. I should know. Around here, I don't seem to have any.
I'd like to get all these posted before dark, Griff.
What?
Don Anderson's running against me. It's interesting.
Interesting, that's all you can say? This changes your whole campaign, Dad. The Andersons are one of the oldest families around here. Everybody knows him.
Everyone knows me. I am the sheriff, Griff. Look, Don's always pulling this kind of stuff. He doesn't really want to be sheriff. He just likes to do things to mix things up now and then.
Don't underestimate him. He's just like Eric. When he wants something, he'll do anything to get it. Okay, we have your annual barbecue coming up, but that's not going to be enough. We have to think big. Here, I'll finish these. You go around town, meet the people, kiss a few babies. I'll call up the paper. They'll
Look,
send
our
over
campaign will have to wait. The town's safety is more important than some photo op.
With that attitude, you could lose your job.
With your attitude, we could lose the bear. Come on.
Garth, put the tranquilizer gun down, please. You're making me nervous.
Sorry.
All right, so how does it work? All right, the bear comes, gets the bait, which then trips this wire, releases the pin, the door comes and closes. You satisfied?
Well, at least he won't get hurt.
Okay, Garth, come on.
But it's still not the same as being free.
Fact. Number of traffic violation warnings in High River up.
I don't believe it.
Income producing traffic citations down. Number of discontented citizens way up.
What are you doing?
I'm exercising my democratic right. Number of juvenile delinquents in High River up. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Lowe can barely control his own family. Vote for a man who sees the future and get a big foam hand. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. Come and get it.
You're just trying to buy votes.
So, promotional merchandising is huge. You wouldn't know that, because your dad's whole campaign is minor league barbecues. That's impressive.
All right, cool.
Vote for Dawn. Don't get conned.
All right. So you can play at this game.
Just looks like Sabotage Bandit, but we're really helping.
I'm a sniper in the train. I'm the playful brain. I'm all alone and unknown, never free.
All right. I'm gonna take this food far away from here, because the last thing I want is Houdini getting caught in that. It's the right thing to do. We both know it.
Bandit, what was that for? Bandit, come back!
You can forge. You found ants. Don't stare. Right. I'll leave you some food. And every day, I'll leave a little less. That way you can learn to forge without starving. How's that sound? That's it. You really like it out here in the wild, don't you? I won't let him take you back. I promise.
Yeah, that's a hard way to learn about barbed wire. Here, I'm almost done. There you go. Hey, there you are.
How come Bandit came back without you?
Oh, we were racing and he won.
Well, forget about the racing. I want you two to stick close to home until that bear is found. I'm serious.
You haven't caught him yet?
No?
Hey, what do bears eat anyway?
Well, lots of things. Berries, fish, and if they get a taste for it, whatever human food they can find. Why?
Oh, no reason. Just curious.
Okay, people, now what we need is a campaign slogan we can use against Eric's Smear Jim campaign.
Griffin, honey, do your homework, please.
Actually, Mom, I was looking for a slogan with the name Jim in it.
Griffin, I was using Jim Lowe for sheriff when you were in diapers. It worked then, it'll work again.
How about Jim is sherific?
We are not using sherific.
How about the low man for the high job?
How about vote Jim, the bear hater?
How about vote for Jim, Caitlin, be quiet?
How about you be quiet? Vote for Jim.
Caitlin, I don't hate bears. I just want what's best for Houdini.
Oh, then you'll be happy to know that he's safe and sound in the woods eating ants.
Wait a minute. Have you seen Houdini?
Maybe.
Where?
Look, it doesn't matter. He's fine. He has food now.
You fed him? Caitlin, I can't believe you did that. Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? People get killed that way.
Caitlin, where did you see the bear?
Why should I tell you? You'll just cage him.
That's right, and you know why? Because that's his job, okay? He's trying to win an election here. Catching this bear could send him over the top.
This isn't some PR stunt. This is about serving the county. Caitlin, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Where did you see that bear?
Listen, telling you would go against everything I believe in. Look, I know what it's like to be locked up and stared at. I'm not gonna let the same thing happen to Houdini.
Fine, do what you have to. First thing tomorrow, we do a search by helicopter.
And